Okay guys, welcome to our Denali Highway trip. We randomly just took a trip up here. We're having a pretty good time so far. We're pretty much just started the highway. We're really looking forward to it. So we're gonna keep on driving through. Sit. Easy. I guess I could have went down there and picked a couple berries.
So we made it to mile point 80. We just crossed over the upper Susitna. The first river we passed when we came in was the Nenana, and this is the next big one. It's a really, really big river. This is the one that continues on down where we live. We passed through an area with a bunch of glaciers. Hopefully tomorrow it's a little bit clearer. It's definitely getting clearer and sunnier. Really, really nice weather out here. So we can get some footage of those. But I think we are headed up a area called McLaren Pass. So it's a really high elevation. I think it's in the 4,000, maybe a little higher than that. And we're still not quite sure where we're gonna stop for the night. We want to fish a creek for grayling, so we're just gonna see where we end up. We decided to pull over and take a quick break for stretching and feeding the dogs dinner, and we found some blueberries. I didn't know they were ripe yet here.
So one of the things that we've learned about the blueberries here in Alaska, a lot of times when you pick something that's grown in the wild as opposed to, you know, grown on a farm, it doesn't taste as good. But the blueberries are like the opposite. The blueberries taste way better than anything you can buy in the stores. So I believe we just passed mile marker 60 and we entered this highway in Cantwell, and then the highway ends in a town called Paxson.
Oh, blueberries. No.
All right guys, we made it to a creek called Clearwater Creek, and it's like a campground here, and there's pretty much no one over here, and the creek's right down there. We're gonna rig up our fishing poles, and we're using some little tiny lures. We're gonna be targeting grayling, and that's a fish we've never caught, so hopefully we'll catch something.
That was your second cast.
Yeah, awesome. First Arctic grayling. Check this thing out. Look at the fin. Beautiful fish. Wow. All right, I'm gonna put this little guy back. Beautiful fish. Here goes. Okay, I hooked up another little one. There it goes. Awesome.
I don't think that's the same one. It's not the same one you caught. It's
Different
golder.
fish.
It's really gold.
Look at the spots on it.
Yeah, it's really pretty on. Okay, guy, we're gonna get you back in. This way. Okay, guy, go. Go.
Bo, did you catch a fish?
Wow.
You catch a fish, Bo?
Dude, that was golder.
Oh, that's a big one.
I don't know if that's...
That is a beauty right there.
Okay, we're probably gonna wrap it up here for the night. We're gonna keep heading up down the highway. I think we have 56 miles left, and I know there are some other good grayling spots, and we'll probably pick somewhere to stay there. Eric did really good here, especially with the lure he had, at least 4 or 5, I think.
Yep, awesome fishing here. We haven't caught any for probably the last 15 minutes. So we're gonna head back to the truck, maybe grab a bite to eat, and then we're gonna head on down the highway.
So we had to stop by the McLaren Lodge and get some hot pie. I got strawberry, rhubarb, and apple. It's called the McLaren pie. That's the area we're at, and this is the McLaren River, and that was the McLaren Glacier. It's absolutely beautiful out here, and Eric got cherry pie too.
Oh yeah.
So this is just absolutely crazy out here. It's just turned into such a glorious day, and there's this like, I don't know if watershed's the right word for it, but there's a river and there's all these ponds, and every single one of them has beaver dams. And I think it's like 9 o'clock at night, so we still have a little bit of sunlight left, maybe an hour or more. It's really, really beautiful. The glacier's over there, snow.
It is 6 o'clock in the morning and we officially have completed the Denali Highway. It was a 135-mile trip from when we left Cantwell, and we are now in Paxson. We woke up at 5 o'clock this morning and drove the rest of the highway, and it's a little before 6 right now. We're just gonna cruise on the way back and hit up a few more fishing spots. Okay guys, we're fishing at Tangle Lake where it flows into Tangle River, and we're seeing a lot of fish jump out here. We can see the graylings, but they must be biting bugs on top of the water. We're using these spinners, not getting any action yet. Okay guys, we made it to the lodge where we got the pie yesterday, and I think it's like 7:30 or 8 in the morning, and we need some coffee. So we're gonna go in there and see if they have any coffee, see if they have anything to eat.
Anyway, yeah. That's in GTVs this month.
So we're taking a walk over the McLaren River. We got some coffee to go after a great meal at the lodge over there. And surprisingly, we thought this trip was gonna be pretty much all gravel road, but about 50 miles of it, of the 135-mile highway, has been a really nice paved road. So just to the north of us is the McLaren Glacier. So we're gonna check that out for a little while, and then we're gonna keep on heading down the highway.
Fishing round two. We're back at the same river that we were at yesterday. We're gonna try and catch some more grayling. Oh my gosh, a beautiful fish. Hold on, little guy. Wow. Can you see the scales? That's a huge one.
Yeah. Okay guys, we switched to another hole. We got a nice deep spot, and this is probably the biggest one we caught. So I'm gonna stick him back in the water. Okay, that's gonna do it for Clearwater Creek. We're gonna head down the highway, and I know there's at least one more stream we wanna try fishing.
Our trip is coming to an end. We saw some amazing scenery. If you haven't done this drive, totally recommend it. It's pretty bumpy on this side of Cantwell, and once you get over to Paxson, it's a lot easier. And in fact, that part of the drive is absolutely magnificent in our opinion. Again, we had a blast. You could totally spend way more time out here if you were to do the hikes and go out to the lakes, check out all the lodges. We were happy to take the quick trip this summer. It's been glorious weather. We got to see a lot of glaciers, the Alaska Range and the Wrangell Mountains, but we still have a long drive home, so we're gonna head out. It's really windy out here today.
No, tomorrow. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. Come on. Come on.